He'll have Eli Palmer.
So who's the pitcher? Hayden Streiber?
Streiber? I had Streiber because it's a long eye.
I'm going to go with Streiber.
Okay.
So Streiber on the year. Just got 10 innings pitched, 7 runs, 3 earned, 6 walks, 12 Ks. He got a 260.
Drew Klink just ripped that ball.
And
it's down.
His glove, yeah. Klink's heading to second. He's going to get he's still going.
Headed for third.
There's a good throw.
And he is safe.
Yep. Oh, he's going home. The old school inside the park.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it. First run of the game for the Grenada Chargers in the park home run.
Inside the park.
I guess it was an error on the throw. Let's give him a.
I'm going to tell you what was fun was watching him get up, and he wanted to hit that high gear, and I don't think he had high gear anymore. He was trying to sprint, but he couldn't get there.
Yeah, that was a really nice hit right there by Drew Klink. He smoked that ball to left field. Left fielder couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I was looking down at the stats, and
yeah.
Who would he be on, the shortstop?
Yeah, shortstop would have made the throwing error. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So Klink leads off with a triple. It turns into a home run, inside the park home run, Little League style. Brings up Downs. There's Streiber's pitch. That's popped up. That's not going to get a home run. The second baseman drifts back and gets under it, makes the play.
This half inning is brought to you by Holmes Community College. For all your higher education needs, come see us at Holmes Community College. You can go for free with a 20 on your ACT.
Yep, it's going to bring up Ty Edwards, 348 on the year. He's not hit a home run, but he's got 10 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, and 9 runs. And how'd y'all like my text I sent you of my kids' outfit?
Oh, yeah, I was bringing that up a little later.
No sleeve, yeah.
That was
interesting. That ball stroked down the line, foul.
We were gonna talk about that a little bit later with his footy.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed with my wife at this point.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Prima donna.
Well, his is actually shirt with no sleeves.
At least he has a shirt, though.
That's right.
It is a shirt.
Straight out of Jones County. Hits him in the back. Ty take that.
Take his base right there. That's good. Got a base runner with 1 out. It's going to bring up Eli Palmer.
Yeah, this guy's throwing some off-speed stuff in. Number 11, Streiber.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Jack, we're going to wait to see how he pronounces it. He's the pronunciation leader of the booth. So Streiber got a man on first now. He's bringing up Eli Palmer. He's first baseman. That ball's lined out to right. It may get up in that wind.
I think that ball.
Yep, it's down.
Yeah, it's down off the wall. Ty Edwards rounding.
Third, they're going to send him. Oh, he maybe did. No, they put the brakes on. He fell down, but Ty's an athlete. He gets back up and dives to third.
Yeah, that
sniper.
That looked kind of bad when he fell.
Yeah.
Like I said, Ty jumped up in a hurry and got back safely. Nice job.
A good throw would have got him at home, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I believe the right fielder's the big pitcher they have.
He
big
is.
6'7"
Randall,
guy.
yeah, he'll probably pitch against us Friday night.
Right.
But he did a nice job against us last year. I do remember that.
Yeah. So Palmer doubles off the right field wall. So we got runners at second, third. Edwards advanced to third. It's going to bring up Trusty. He's your pitcher tonight, number 2. That ball's just floating out over the plate, and that one's hit way up in there. First baseman drifts over, and he's losing it, and it falls right in between them. That wind's causing havoc.
Yeah, fortunate play there for Trusty. That ball falls in between the first baseman and second baseman in the foul territory. Nobody's able to make that play, so he's getting a second chance right here. He needs to make the most of it.
Yeah, you know how the baseball gods work.
Yep.
When you don't get an out like that, something bad usually happens behind it.
Usually does. So we shall see right here. Chargers lead it 1-0.
Yep, here in the top of the first. If you're in your Grenada, get out of your love seat or your couch or sofa, whatever you're sitting in. Come out here and watch these boys play some baseball. Streiber gets the sign, 0-1 count, 1 out. Looks at third, he sets, he delivers. There's a breaking ball, strike 2.
It's a good pitch right there on the outside part of the plate.
Just got to take it the other way, Braden.
There wasn't much he could do other than take it the other way there.
Yeah, Streiber doesn't look like he's overpowering, so he's going to have to work on pinpoint placement and using that off-speed stuff. And that's outside. Good job by the catcher pulling it.
Yeah, he made that look really good.
Framing it.
It was close, too.
So Trusty on the year, he's batting .229, 9 RBIs. And there's a high fastball, and it's chopped towards the pitcher. He's going to make the play, toss it over to first. Yeah. That's going to get a run in, though.
Yeah, that'll do the trick. Get a run in. It's 2-0 Chargers, bottom half of the first. Still runner on third with 2 outs.
And runner Palmer advances to third on that fielder's choice. So 2 down.
Yeah, I'd like to get this run right here, too. Hayden Lee gets a base hit. We need another run. I like to go 3-0 here.
Yep, Hayden's batting .222. His average is coming up. 4 RBIs. Hit the ball well down on the coast. That's outside.
Yeah, hit the ball real hard. Of course, he's been hitting the ball hard all year, just right at people, and some unfortunate at-bats.
Yep. It'll all work itself out in the end. Lake Cormorant traveled down I-55 to get here today. 10 County sets and delivers. Ooh, that looked like a little bit outside.
I would agree with you there. Yeah, catcher's doing a nice job, though, of bringing pitches back across the plate. That's a pretty good job there.
Took that first pitch, was hit by the pitch. That's Dominic Crane. It looks like Green. Dominic Green. Yeah. Sets up inside. Hayden Lee swings and misses. It's a 1-2 count. Hayden's going to have to protect the plate, battle back. He's talking to his bat.
I like to see him put it in play. Hayden's got good wheels, and
if
he can hit it opposite field right here, we might could still get a base.
Yeah, they're playing him pretty straight up, too.
They really are. And deep in the infield.
Yep. So he can drive one right back up the middle. Not playing up the middle at all. So 1-2 count, 2 outs. Stryber's the pitcher, and he sets, delivers, and Hayden fights it off. He saw that outside pitch get called for a strike, and he just throws that bat out there.
Yeah, that foul ball got out of play. Sponsored by
Jax.
I was giving it to you. I was saying start from the bottom this time. We gotta go from bottom up every now and then.
Sponsored by Boatman's Glassworks. And we're looking through a clear window from Mr. Boatman and his Glassworks company. Sets. There's all speed pitching. It's grounded to second. Second baseman moves over and makes the play.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the Chargers in the bottom half of the first inning. But we do score 2 runs. It's 2-0 Chargers. And we are headed to the top half of the second inning. And for Lake Cormorant, we should have coming to the plate, I think, Wixon, Stryber, and Stevens. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
See the world in style with 2020 Eyeworks in Grenada, Mississippi. From expert eye exams to the latest designer frames, we've got your vision covered. Visit us today for clear sight and great service. 2020 Eyeworks, focused on you.
Are you looking for automation solutions, electrical components, industrial equipment, or safety gear? Come to Agilix Solutions. We have the area's most extensive Milwaukee tool inventory, and our knowledgeable team is here to help every step of the way. Visit us at 1601 South Street in Grenada or call 662-226-2474. Or you can check out our up-to-date inventory anytime at my.goagilix.com.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. Top half of the second is brought to you by Housel Enterprises. We appreciate Mr. Housel and his sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. And I know Mr. Housel's listening to us tonight, probably watching us on Facebook or
they
YouTube.
got some of that bad weather get to Gordo, too, now. I hope he's all right over here, him and his wife. Good people.
Yeah, they definitely are down there with us on the coast this past week. And like I said, just appreciate them. Good pitch there by Trusty on the outside part. Foul ball, strike one.
He needs to get in that groove, so it's 0-1 count on Walker Wixon. That's going to eat up my speech impediment. Trusty goes outside and misses. Those are the little wall.
Need some help with it?
Yes, Walker Wixon. I have to slow down and think about it. So Trusty sets 1-1. It gets him to chase low and outside.
Call him double W's.
Yeah, double W. That's even worse.
I know.
Yeah. Don't even you get me to start saying like free and 3 and goodness gracious.
Double dubs.
Yep. 1-2, Trusty. He's ready. He sets. Deliver that breaking ball.
Nice
straight
pitch.
through.
Boy, what a nice curveball there by Braden Trusty for his second power K of the evening. All Power Ks and strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports over in Greenwood, Mississippi. Go see them for all your power sports needs.
Yeah, he didn't want none of that one, did he?
Power K number
broke
2.
It off, yeah.
Nasty.
Trusty's working fast. He sets. Strike 1.
Trusty works best when Trusty works fast.
That's right. So this is bringing up Hayden. How'd the announcing king say it?
I did not hear how you said
Stryber. That ball's grounded weakly to third. Clink gets it on the hop. Goes over, and he couldn't get it. Oh, turned inside. He better get back to the base.
Yeah.
So Clink comes in, gets it on the short hop, just kind of throws it over, and it takes a bad hop on Palmer.
Yeah, Clink had to throw it off his, I think, off his back foot, or maybe his front foot. I didn't see it, but he was on one foot, not able to set him and throw for sure. So.
Yeah. Down there on the Battle of the Coast or Battle of the Beach, whatever it was, he made about 5 or 6 of those plays just like that.
Yeah.
He usually does.
Really nice plays, too.
So it brings up Braden Collins, number 16. He is the second baseman, and Trusty goes inside and he got him.
Got him on the elbow, I guess. He didn't make any moves. He sure didn't flinch.
Yep.
It must have hit him on the jersey sleeve because he didn't flinch or move or anything. I don't even think the hitter knew it hit him.
Yep. And that put him on first. So Trusty started off the top of the second, strikeout. Now he's giving up a infield single or an error on Clink, however you want to score it. Then a hit by pitch, so he's back into trouble. Danced around it in the first. Brings up Dominic Green. He's the catcher. He got hit in the first. Searle sets up outside. There's the pitch. There goes the runner third. And he is, got by him. He would have been out. Now he's going to get up. And Rimmer can't get up. Rimmer, get the ball. And they got him at third.
Yeah, tough throw. Bad throw there by Paxton and in the dirt over at third. And then it's not handled in left field. That run will score, but there will be an out at third base. So that's 2 away now for the Chargers. Clears the bases.
Weird play. Looks like he had him.
Yeah.
At third. I mean, the kid got a good jump. Trusty really wasn't paying him much attention, and he got a good jump and got down there. So they kind of manufactured that run.
Yeah, well, he was set up on the outside part of the plate. That throw to third's a whole lot harder than what most people think. The throw down to second's a little bit easier. Yep. He's got to get a lane, and he was outside and couldn't get the lane good enough to get a throw up to Drew, and it was in the dirt. Drew couldn't handle it, and that's how it happened, but that's the way it goes.
We got the out at third, though. Trusty falls behind 3-0.
Yeah,
gets that one across.
And by the way, heads-up play there by Ty because he's the one who picked the ball up and threw it to third, get the out.
That is right. So 3-1 count, 2 outs in the top of the second, 2-1 game. Trusty comes after him again with some high heat. Yep. He swings through it.
Yeah, full count now, 2 outs on is that Mr. Green?
That's Mr. Dominic Green.
Dominic Green back to the top of the order.
Yep, he's still on top of that plate, isn't he?
He sure is.
Trusty misses. That's going to be a walk.
Yeah, he got a walk in the first inning by way of a hit by pitch, and then they got a courtesy runner for him, and now he's back out there again as a courtesy runner.
Yep. 2 at bats. 2 outs. I mean, 2. He's been on base twice. Let's just leave it at that. And that's going to bring up the lefty, Grant Mitchell, center fielder. He walked in the first. Trusty gets set. He looks at first. Not a big lead. That breaking ball's way outside. Trusty's number 2. He's your starting pitcher tonight. It's a 2-1 game. Chargers lead here in the top of the second. 1-0 count. He misses again. So it's 2-0 count, 2 outs, top of the second.
Need a big out right here.
Yeah, it is. And Trusty sets and delivers. He misses way outside. He's kind of not got his command as he's had it earlier in the season, on pretty much all of the season.
Yeah, he's gone a lot of 3-0 counts right here. Paxton going to call timeout and go talk to him. I think that's a good idea, which may be a relay from one of the coaches to Paxton. But either way, I think going out there and having a conversation with him right now is a great idea.
Yeah. You know, he had the bases loaded, and he worked out of it in the first. He got the pop up, and he got the strikeout. Well, here we go. See if we can keep it at 1. Let's stop this bleeding now. It's a little bit low. walks him.
Yeah, 4 straight pitches. Uncharacteristic of Trusty for sure.
Yeah, and here's the thing. These next 2 guys, Jake Romero and Mike Callahan, they're both batting over 400 or around it.
Yeah, Romero got a hit in the last at bat, didn't he?
Romero's batting 391. Romero, yes, singled to right. He's the one that hit the little ground ball towards second on hitting pause or whatever you call it. So now runners on first and second. There's still 2 outs. Romero's a lefty. There's the sets and delivers. Pitches up.
It ain't up by much. It's a little up, but that is where he's been calling that. Now, he's not been giving us that pitch.
No. So 1-0, 2 outs. He's ready. Sets. Fakes to throw to second. Dynamic move.
Not even going to rate that one, are we?
Nah.
Left foot.
You got to have somebody on the base. Here he comes. 1-0 count. 2 outs. He comes in and skips across the plate.
You want to know how bad they're crowding the plate. This hitter, you can't see it from where you are, but his left foot is out of the batter's box close to home plate. That's how close they're crowding the plate here. His toe is out of the batter's box right now, which means if he puts this in play, he's out. I don't know if they'll see it or not, but he will be. Should
Sets, and he misses. 3-0, 7 straight balls. Adversity, you got to fight through it.
That's right. That's right.
It's a 3-0 count. Runners on first and second. The Gators have already scored 1 here in the top of the 2nd. Comes inside and misses. Yeah, might get a visit from Coach Hodges now.
Yeah, I would think so. That's 2 straight 4-ball pitches, and immediately Carson Renfro's running out to the bullpen to get warm. He's going to heat up a little bit. They're going to have a little conversation here on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, this is uncharacteristic of how Trusty's pitched this year.
Well, we get so used to just how consistent he is. It's kind of odd when you come out here tonight and he's not being that way. But, I mean, that's baseball. I mean, that's sometimes how that happens. But certainly not having his best game so far. There's a lot of baseball to be played, though.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Today? Okay, so he's been stung by a wasp today on his wrist.
At Mr. Lee's house, way to go. Let the Hornets and such eat up the baseball team.
Thank you, Mr. Allen Lee, for maintaining a habitat of wasps at your house.
Yep. So Callahan's coming up.
Now we know who to blame.
Yep. Batting .440 on the year. Ooh, 10 RBIs. Bases are loaded. He misses bad outside, but Trusty's, good job, Paxton, hustling over there.
Yeah.
Kept it close enough.
Did all he could to keep it in front. Got off to the side and was able to get to it quick enough to save that run.
That's right. We're in the same situation in the top of the first. Trusty worked his way out of it. Difference is he had 1 out there. He's got 2 here. So we just need to get this guy, at the plate.
Was Callahan was he at the plate when that took place?
No, that was Dominic Clements.
Yeah, a few more guys
struck
later.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Callahan walked. Searle sets outside. That's low. It's 2-0. It's 10 straight balls.
Yeah.
Glad we're not at Texas A&M. He'd be hearing it.
You got that right.
So calm down, Braden. You got this. He takes a deep breath. He sets. He delivers. It's up. 3-0. He's looking over at the dugout.
Yeah, that ain't a good sign, is it?
No, because he's a gamer. 3-0. There we go. There's a strike. That's all we needed was 1 across the plate. He's going to battle back and get one of those power Ks. He snapped off a breaking ball to end the last inning and start this one. There you go.
That's a good pitch.
That's right. It was in on the hands, and he could do nothing with it but foul it down the third baseline. Did not see their coach move. They had jumped out of the way of that one.
No, it was in our dugout.
It was in the dugout.
Oh,
Did the players jump out of the way? Look out, guys.
I think Preston tried to make a play on that one.
Save yourselves.
Scatter.
Yeah. So it's full count now, 2 outs. Trusty looks at second. Oh, there's that. Oh, you go. I like it. maximum output.
Just
right
making sure, though, that they're not leaving early. I mean, it's full
That's
count,
right.
2 outs. You know they're going to go.
Yep.
He's making sure if they didn't, he could get them in a rundown.
Yep.
And it's not a bad thought there.
He gets out of the stretch. Here we go. There go the runners. Got him.
I got
Foul
him.
Tilt, and Searle
What
hangs
a
on to
nice
it.
job by Braden Trusty and Paxton Searle right there with another power K. That'll be the 4th. Is that 4?
Fourth of the game.
4th power K of the game for Braden Trusty. All strikeouts were sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. 3 power Ks. Well, that's okay. We'll get a 4th one the next inning. All power Ks are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood. Go see them for all your power sports needs. And that'll do it for Lake Cormorant in the top half of the second. They score 1. It is 2-1 Chargers. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Charger Baseball. Chargers coming to the plate. We will have Rimmer, Hopper, and Newcomb in this half inning. If anybody reaches, we'll be back to the top of the order. Chargers lead it 2-1.
Yep. DeAndre Rimmer is leading off. He's batting .211, 3 RBIs and 5 runs scored. He's your left fielder tonight. Stryber sets, strike 1. All right. So Stryber ran into a little bit of trouble in the first, gave up 2 runs, a couple hits. There's an error in there. Left 1 on. He sets. He delivers. And he overthrows that one. It skips in there.
Yeah, not a great pitch there.
No. Kind of like the uniforms.
I knew that was coming sometime.
Yeah, at some point.
Can't disagree with you tonight.
No. Stryber sets and delivers. He kind of looked off when he went into his windup. Reminded me of the guy on the Bull Durham guy. He just kind of looked out.
Rolls his eyes.
Yeah. I mean, he looked at the third baseman, took his eyes completely off the plate. Yeah. So it's 2-1 now. He sets again. There's a breaking ball, and it's flied out to center. Now, the wind's been giving folks problems. The center fielder comes in, makes the play. It's going to bring up Danny Boy Hopper. He loved his favorite holiday of the year was yesterday, St. Patrick's Day. Danny Boy.
Coincidentally, his brother's name is Patrick as well.
The Irish. They're deep in the roots. I don't really have a good Irish accent. The Hopper's up. Let's see where we're at. Hopper's batting .214 on the year. He got some RBIs and some stolen bases. That ball's flied up down the right field line.
That's going to be down.
Second baseman's going over. Tries to make the play, but it hits off the heel of the glove, hits the bullpen, and Hopper's a stand-up double.
Yeah.
It was hitting no man's land. Way to go, Danny Boy. Look at the Irish. Go all over the place with this.
Yeah, nice job of placing the ball there by Danny right down the right field line. Second baseman got a glove on it and really should have caught the ball, but he didn't catch it. That's going to be an error.
No.
And Daniel's going to be safe on the error at second base. Going to bring up Harper Newcomb, second baseman.
I didn't know Harper was starting tonight.
Yeah.
Since you wrote all this down. So Newcomb's at second. Got his first start down there at the Battle of the Beach. And he's ready.
He did a great job down there, too.
Yeah. So Newcomb's up. He's number 23 or 27? 27. Takes that one inside corner, strike 2. He's in a hole. 0-2. Got on white cleats. They won't stay clean very long, even with the turf.
They ain't clean now. They're
No.
dirty.
So Stryber looks at second. Sets, comes inside, and that's high.
Yeah, good take there by Harper. That's close, but definitely not a strike. Nice job. Got a battle here.
Yeah, 1-2 count, 1 out. 2-1 game in the bottom of the second. Stryber looks at second. Shortstop's kind of jumping in and out. Harper Newcomb calls timeout. Harp, as his mother screams. Like the playing utensil.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Utensil. I don't think.
Playing
Instrument.
utensil.
Instrument.
So would you play in the band? The triangle?
Yeah. The cowbell. Newcomb slaps that ball to the shortstop. He tries to backhand it, and he can't get it. He fakes the throw over first.
Be a base hit for Harper Newcomb.
Yep. Infield single. He hit it hard. The second shortstop tried to get over and backhand it. He couldn't come up cleanly with it. So now we got runners at first and second with Mr. Smooth himself, the Smoothie King, Drew Klink. Hit a inside the park Little League style home run his first at bat. First home run of the year for the Chargers.
Motoring around the bases, wasn't
he was getting it. So we got runners at first and second, bottom of the second, one out. And it's a big rally. Stryber sets. That ball's right down the middle, and Klink fouls it off. Well, he's lucky he didn't turn on that one. Yeah, left fielder's deep, right fielder's shallow.
Hit it the opposite field.
Take it the other way. The right fielder's as tall as the fence.
Yeah, you're going to get it up a little bit.
Look
no
at
doubt
him.
about it.
Because the depth perception makes him look like he's as tall as the fence.
I think he about is, honestly.
0-1. Big at bat for Klink early in this game. That ball's high. And
he does go to right field with it. That's going to be foul, though.
Way foul. Dribbles out to the wall. Klink takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
A little bit behind on that one. He's behind 0-2 now. He hit it so fast early. I didn't get to say he's batting .455 on the year. That's pretty good. 8 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, 13 runs. That's pretty good leadoff stats.
That's decent.
Yeah, that's decent. .455. Big Tommy wants him batting over 500, so he's failing his father at this point.
I'm sure that little Tommy don't care.
I just made all that up. Tommy's happy with him. We were talking about him a while back. 0-2, one out. Let's see if he can turn on one. Oh, man. That was close.
I'm not sure. Oh, Drew said something to the umpire.
Uh-oh. You can't do that now.
No, definitely can't.
Yeah, you can't say nothing to the umpires in high school.
No, you sure can't. That's going to be the second out of the inning. I'm not sure what's going to take place. Probably just a little warning, you think?
Yep, he's just asking Coach Flake, make sure you talk to your players in between innings, and we're not going to allow that tonight. Umpire, I'm not going to get into it. I know these guys. They're all good guys, and they're good umpires.
Yep.
They're not going to jump to conclusions out there. And Drew did turn his head and say something. You can't do that. Drew knows that. He knows that. He's a good guy, good kid. Preston Downs, DH. Number 3, the human bulldozer. Downs is batting .318 on the year, 10 RBIs. Couple stolen bases in one night. Keep reminding him of that.
Yeah.
7 runs scored. See old Preston give one a ride. He gave a couple of rides down there at the Battle of the Beach. He smoked one off the wall against Hernando at the beautiful Biloxi High School Stadium.
Straight line drive, too. It was a shot.
Yep. Stryber sits. That pitch is up and outside.
Yeah, we need him right here. It's a 2-1 ball game, and certainly we've had base runners on. We really need a base hit right here out of Preston Downs. One to the wall would be very nice.
Yep. Preston's ready. Stryber gets the sign. Not really holding them on. That pitch is way outside. It gets by the catcher, Green. So that advances the runner to second, third, and then Green drops the ball.
It gets by the catcher twice.
Yep. 2-0 count. Twice. Oh, I smell barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, that Jackson guy, he's always getting that food down there.
He's got the hookups down there in the concession stand. I don't know what the deal is.
He's got the hookups.
He said if we need a bite, he'll flick us one.
Just don't hit Matt in the head if you're going for me.
Please don't hit me in the head.
2-0 count, 2 outs. Runners advance to second, third on that wild pitch. Down strokes one to the left. That's going to get down.
Yep.
It's going to score one. Here comes the second one. I think he's going to get there too. And Downs is going. The human bulldozer holds up at first.
Yeah.
We
needed him, and he came through. It was a nice hit by Preston Downs. Ripped it out to left field. Again, we talked about the left fielder kind of scooting back after that hit Drew had earlier. He's playing really deep, and that ball fell down in front of him and allowed us to score 2.
Yeah.
This half inning is sponsored by Kringle Dentistry. We'll let them sponsor the 2 runs that just came across the plate.
Yeah, Kringle. Go get your teeth worked on. Get them cleaned up real nice. Get you some free toothpaste and a toothbrush. So Stryber still pitching. That ball's grounded weakly to third, and it's foul. Ty's happy that's foul.
Felt like that was a balk there. I don't think the pitcher came to a complete stop there. No one calls it. We got 3 umpires, though.
No.
Maybe not. He may have paused.
0-1, 2 outs. We've plated 2 in the first and here in the bottom of the second to get that 4-1 lead. Stryber takes a deep breath. He sets, delivers. That ball's floating up there.
Base hit.
Yeah. Good backhand attempt. Short misses it. Yeah. Preston rounds second like he's ready to go to third, and he hits the bulldozer brakes.
Like, no, you do not.
No.
No, you do not.
All right, so Edwards. No, I was kidding. They're offering her something to eat. And I've already eaten a hamburger and a hot dog. I need to probably pump the brakes.
Yes, that's a lot of carbs there, big guy.
And fries.
That's a lot of carbs.
I didn't eat all day, though.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Yeah, all right. Just change the subject. Now you're making me feel bad. Palmer, he's the batter. It's low and outside. He takes. To Palmer, hit a double out to right in the first.
Yeah, it's a good rip. The first inning could use another one here.
Yep.
Score Preston from second.
Yeah, he got 2 RBIs on that, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I forgot all about writing that down. So it's a 1-0 count for Stryber. He sets. Palmer's ready. Comes inside, and he gets the call.
He got 1 RBI on that because Drew was his own
That's
RBI,
right.
so he would have gotten 1.
That is correctamundo. Knocked in Edwards. So it's 1-1 count, 2 outs. Looks at second. Sets, delivers, and that ball's grounded to short. Short makes the play, fields it, throws over first, and that's going to do it for the Chargers here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, that'll do it in the bottom half of the second inning. Chargers do score 2. The score is now 4-1. Chargers are coming back out on the field. I believe we're going to have a new pitcher. Carson Renfro is coming out to the mound, and we will let him do his warm-up tosses. And that is the Harlow Law Firm call to the bullpen. We appreciate Rusty Harlow and his staff at Harlow Law Firm. Experienced lawyers ready to meet your legal needs. For all your legal needs, call Rusty and the crew at 662-226-7215. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Sorry about the sound of a found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. As we said, Carson Renfro on the mound for the Chargers in relief of Braden Trusty. Trusty will move over to second, and there'll be no other changes there. So, again, Carson Renfro on the hill in relief.
So Trusty went 2 innings. He gave up a run. Yeah. It's going to bring up Darian Randall. Looks like he flew out to third in the first. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss. And there she brings the water. Speaking of which, this was brought to us by one of the winning tennis players today. They went to Batesville and won 7-0.
She always wins.
That's a hiney whooping.
Yes.
7-0. So Randall swings and misses that first pitch. The Macaroni Kids wheeling and dealing. That gets by 1-1. Now the question is, try to eat it while we're announcing or in between innings.
The question is, how you going to handle it after having a hamburger, hot dog, and fries?
That happens. We'll fight through it. 2-1.
It's worth the battle, huh?
Yeah, I can get fine. I'll be all right.
Might not need them cookies and milk later.
Nah, there's always room for cookies. 2-1, Renfro. A little bit low and outside, 3-1.
Yeah, we gotta find a strike zone right here because he's got a big one.
Yep.
Gotta find it.
There we
There
go,
it is
swinging
right
a
there.
miss.
Nice pitch by
Randall.
Carson Renfro.
Yeah, Randall's one of the taller baseball players you'll ever see.
He's got some Randy Johnson-like characteristics, don't he?
That is right. Renfro shakes off first sign, shakes off second sign. There you go. He takes a deep breath. Full count. Top to third, and that pitch misses way outside and high.
He can't see the signs. He just told Paxton, I can't see the signs. Paxton didn't know what pitch was coming because he was standing up. When the ball went up, Paxton thought it was going to be over his head, but it was a curveball. And Carson shook his head and said, I can't see. So they got to get together on what they're going to do right here.
Renfro on the year been pretty productive. 7 2/3. He's got 2 wins, 19 strikeouts, 9 base on balls, a 1.18 ERA, 1.132 WHIP. Opposing batting average 186, and he had a nice outing down in Gulfport. That's the first time I got to watch the Macaroni Kid pitch. He tried to tell me the story I told was like inaccurate. And I said, son, I would never, ever forget that story. I may add some stuff to it, but the accuracy is on point. He ate a whole box.
That whole box of macaroni.
Yeah, he tried to tell me it was one of those cup things. I said, why would you been bragging about that?
Yeah.
So it's a 1-0 count. It's falling behind here. We're in the top of the third. Chargers are ahead 4-1. Renfro's got a good move. Picked off a kid, a Gulfport base runner with a 9.5, I believe. Strike one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Randall's going to try a steal here. I don't think he'd take him but 3 strides and he'd be there.
Yeah, you can see how tall he is standing over there by Eli Palmer, who's a pretty big kid.
Yeah. Definitely. Big old kid.
Yeah. Renfro, 1-1, no outs. Looks at first. Sets, delivers.
Oh, nice pitch.
Is that
right
something
there.
off speed?
Definitely off speed. I don't know if that was a breaking pitch or a changeup, but it was a good one. It was not his fastball.
None. The hitter, Dominic Clements, just swung right through it. Had him full.
Strikeout would sure be nice.
Yeah, power K.
Looking for it right here.
Yep. 1-2 count, no outs. Renfro's gotten the sign. He looks at first twice. He sets, delivers breaking ball, and it's going to be grounded weakly. Renfro's going to field it. He throws over to first for the first out of the inning.
Nice
Good play
by Carson. That was a good play for a left-hander. He runs right over there and
he had to twirl around, didn't he?
He
Nimble.
did. But he did a great job. Kept his balance. Set his feet. Made the throw.
Yeah, he looked like a ballerina out there.
Yeah.
Doing a twirl.
It's a big out.
Yeah, he didn't rush himself. That's what was, a lot of times kids are getting in a hurry in that situation. So this brings up Walker Wixon. Struck out in the top of the second.
I was going to do it for you, but I decided not to. I figured
If I look at it,
try
I'm
again.
okay. If I just try to spit it out, and I'll be up here. Blah, 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 blah. He takes the first pitch low.
Yeah.
It's going to be ball 1.
Paxton set up on the outside. He came back in.
I can go ahead and tell you I'm going to be out Thursday and Saturday. I'm going to Hunts, Vegas.
I'm going to be out Saturday myself. I'll be there Friday. Should be there Friday.
1-0 count, 1 out. Renfro misses low and inside. It's 2-0 count. You'll do fine.
You won't be there Friday either? So you'll be out Thursday through Saturday?
I will be out, yeah. I'm leaving Friday afternoon
Okay.
as soon as I get off work.
Gotcha.
2-0, 1 out. Searle sets up outside. Renfro looks at second. That's way outside and high. 3-0 count. 1 out. Charger pitchers tonight been falling behind early. We've given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks.
Yeah, uncharacteristic of our pitching staff for
Yeah.
sure.
Through 2 1/3. He sets, delivers.
Good pitch
That's
there.
strike.
Yeah.
3-1.
He's got to come back with that. Stay in the zone, make your defense play, or let your defense play.
Just keep staring at this barbecue.
Ready for that half inning. Huh?
Yeah. See how fast I can eat. 3-1, 1 out. Sets, delivers. That's high and outside. It's another walk.
Yep. You got force outs now at any bag. That was the old Tom Glavine rule. Just go ahead and get him over there, and now you got a double play set up.
Yep.
Just a ground ball. Be nice right here. Roll it up. Get out of this thing. Chargers still lead at 5-1.
Yeah, they've left the bases stranded twice. They being the Gators, full both times, the first and the second inning. So they've had base runners everywhere. There's 1 out. Runners on first and second. Renfro trying to sneak in behind. They got in there. It's a little bit late. Boy, he ain't got to dive very far.
No, he don't. Just kind of lay down, don't he?
I don't know if I've ever seen a 6'7" kid playing baseball. I mean, at major leagues, obviously. I'm talking about like physically watched one.
Right, yeah. I don't know that I have either. He's a big kid.
Especially high school. I know not high school. So Renfro gets the sign. The batter's the pitcher, Hayden Stryber. He reached on an error. Number 11. A 1-0 count.
Got to find the strike zone.
First
right
district
here.
game of the year.
Yeah.
District play is here.
Came
Strike
quick,
one.
didn't it?
Yep.
It's a good pitch there by Carson. Got to come back there, find that zone, throw a bunch of strikes.
Lady Chargers softball team's got 2 district games this week at Olive Branch. Then on Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Yep. Tonight, and then they're playing at Lake Cormorant on Thursday. So it's 1-1 count, 1 out. Renfro sets, delivers. There's a foul ball down the right field line. And this foul ball is going to be brought to you by Grenada. Nope, Sonic. I'm just going to go with what he said. Nope, we're not. Nope. We started at the bottom. Sponsored by Sonic and their extra long cheese conies and slush things.
Slush thing. You don't like slushes.
I don't like slushes. No. So it's 1-2 count. Renfro's got in the head. There's 1 out. There's a high pitch.
But if you put ice cream in the slush and call it a cooler from Spencer's.
Tell you what, I bought some Bluebell ice cream at the grocery because Brooke made a mistake and let me go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And me and Luke tore into it. It's like I've never had it. It's like a peanut butter or something. Ooh, it's good.
Rylan and I are bad about that as well.
2-2, 1 out. That ball's fouled down the line. So that foul ball is going to be brought to you by Marlowe Law Firm.
Yeah.
Get all your lawyer needs.
Get all your lawyer needs at Marlowe.
Yep.
Well, I hope I don't have to have one anytime soon, but if so.
Well, there's lots of things. It doesn't have to be criminal. Get you a will written or
that's a
some
really
type
good
of
example.
realty for Mr. Jackson down there.
Yeah. Titles.
All right, 2-2, 1 out. Renfro snaps off that breaking ball and
pitch.
got him. Outside corner.
What a nice power K there by Carson Renfro. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports over in Greenwood. Go see the guys at Kirk Brothers for all your power sports needs, and that is power K number 1 for Carson Renfro.
In a big spot, the Chargers have been getting strikeouts tonight.
Absolutely.
It's going to bring up 2 outs, and Tyler Stevens, no relation to Cat, is the batter. He was hit by a pitcher. Trusty hit him. He was hit by a pitch in the second.
You went Cat, and I was thinking Steven Tyler.
Oh, yeah, I went Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens, and I can't get over Stevens Tyler.
Yep. Have you seen him lately? He's not looking so healthy.
He didn't look healthy 10 years ago.
1-0, and Renfro throws it by. Yeah, those rock stars, man, they age.
There's a reason.
They age. Like,
Several
how
reasons.
is the Rolling Stones dude still any of them alive? And they're all alive, like the whole band. So 1-1 count, 2 outs. Carson Renfro's our rock star tonight. He's
no doubt.
out there
He's
wheeling
filling
and
it up
dealing.
right now with 2 outs and 2 runners on. We need this out right here. Power K number 2 for Carson Renfro would be nice.
Yep, he's ahead, 1-2. Runners on first and second. Lake Cormorant stranded 3 in the first and 3 in the second. They've got 2 on here. I need them to strand 2 more Gators. Renfro gets the sign, the batter calls for time.
Yeah, he's having a hard time seeing Paxton's signs. So Paxton's having to give some physical signs around his body so he'll know what's coming. And if he shakes something off, it takes that much longer to relay it.
Well, he shakes 2 off. There you go. Nods on the third one. He saw those quick. 1-2, 2 outs. And he sets.
Got
Throws it
him.
fine.
That's that power K we were looking for. That is the second power K of the night for Carson Renfro. All power Ks and strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood, Mississippi. And that'll do it for Lake Cormorant in the top half of the third inning. No run scored. Chargers coming to the plate. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we're all about saving.
We save you time, we save you the hassle, we help you save for tomorrow.
Because banking should always be personal and hassle-free.
And as your hometown bank, you can always trust us to put your needs first, so everything is made easy.
So together, let's save.
We welcome you to visit us here at Grenada State Bank, a bank that stands behind its community.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. Bottom half of the third inning is brought to you by
Landmark Realty.
Realty. We got the boss up here with us.
Yep.
He's our PA announcer, is Mr.
that was
Dr.
loud.
Kevin Jackson.
So, Dr. Kevin Jackson, how do you say the pitcher's name? Is it Stryber or Strieber? Stryber, I was right. Was that right?
You said Strieber. I said Long Eye.
Here's your sandwich. It's
Take a bite out of it?
No, it's in the way. Get your sandwich out of the way.
You should listen to the two doctors in the house.
Doctor.
Dr. Jackson.
Yeah, I
Dr.
forgot.
Searle.
You're the only Searle that's a doctor. Throw that
true.
at your brothers every once in a while.
Yeah, I had them call me Dr. Searle at least once. Told them they had to.
It's going to bring up Trusty.
Yeah, need a base runner right here, leadoff guy.
Yeah, it's 4-1 lead. I mean, the thing is they've stranded 8, 3 innings. Stryber sets, and that ball's hit way up in there.
Yeah, third
baseman's trying to get under it,
struggling.
and it hits off the heel of his glove.
Yeah, I tell you, the wind's tough. Wind's tough. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Allen Lee says, well, the wind ain't blowing right now. So he just missed it. So
All right, you look at the flags on the right. They're blowing. See the little ones?
yeah, there's a little wind out
a little
there.
wind.
For sure.
Yeah, but you got to catch that
Definitely
ball.
got to catch that ball, no doubt about it. But glad he didn't. It's going to bring up Hayden Lee.
Yep.
Needed a leadoff guy, got a leadoff guy.
Yep, Trusty's on first. Hayden's lefty. Comes inside, and that ball's going to get out of play. That foul ball's going to be brought to you by McDaniel's AVAC Plumbing. AVAC. Hivaki.
Just pass me the sheet.
I like doing this. It's awesome. AVAC. AVAC.
If anybody knows what an AVAC is, please text me.
It's a vacuum cleaner. It looks like an H. It's going to be grounded weekly to short.
Come on, Hayden.
And he's going to beat that out.
Yep.
He hustled.
Yeah, good hustle there by Hayden Lee, beating out that double play. Not able to turn that over is Lake Cormorant.
Yeah, he hit it, and he didn't hit it real hard, and he was able to leg it out. It's going to bring up Rimmer. Flew out to center. Stryber. We got a conversation going on down here. I don't know. You're giggling. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Yeah.
Stryber throws a breaking ball. It's in the dirt.
Dr. Jackson's getting me messed up. He's messing me up over here.
He gives you barbecue, and then he makes fun of you.
Yeah.
1-0 count.
Something like that.
1-0. 1 out. I don't even want to get involved in this conversation.
No, you're not getting involved.
There's
That's
a line
rip.
drive out to center by Renner.
Yeah.
That's going to get down.
Yeah, that's a good rip by DeAndre Rimmer right there.
Chargers are hitting the ball hard. I like it.
Off of Striker.
So Trusty advances to second on that line drive single to center by Rimmer. He's going to bring up Danny Boy Hopper. Yeah, Captain Intensity. He's ready. I talked to him down in the dugout, and he was smiling in the JV game. He was pitching.
Really?
Smiling. He said like 9 words, which is 8 more than I've ever heard him say in one sitting.
If he was smiling,
he was ready to go, yeah. Just as jovial as he could be.
Take that away.
And there go both runners.
Steal and
that ball slapped into the gap.
Into the gap by Daniel Hopper.
Score 2. Easily.
Definitely scored 2. And ain't going to be a
Hopper's
problem
on his
for
horse.
Rimmer.
That's what we need. We need Hopper to get hot.
Yeah, big double right there by Daniel Hopper scoring 2. Chargers now up 6-1.
Yeah, the hit and run was on.
No doubt. No doubt.
No, that's not right. So Hopper gets 2 RBIs.
It's going to bring up Carson Renfro hitting for himself.
Getting a hit for himself. Macaroni Kid. He's ready. Hopper gets a little average lead at second. Stryber sets, throws inside.
Ooh, what a rip.
Lines one down the third baseline.
Carson Renfro.
Yep. And let's see if you look at those wheels. Look at him getting in the second, standing up. I like it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good rip right there by Carson Renfro. Chargers up 7-1 now.
Yep.
Hey, just so you know, just kind of looking out here just for a second, and just I know Drew turned and said something to the umpire just a few minutes ago. He just came to the umpire, and I know what he said.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about that. I got out of hand, and it's in the heat of the moment. He said something, and he didn't mean to. And Drew's a really good kid, and just apologize.
Top-notch human being. Takes after his mother.
Absolutely takes after his.
No, Chris hears
She's
that.
a sweetheart.
It's going to be awesome. Teaching my kid right now that she get a pay raise is what she needs. Her and Miss Van Buren.
Yeah.
There's 1 out.
Surely he's not like you.
No. So Renfro, his first RBI, I'm guessing the varsity season maybe. His first at bat.
Yeah, maybe his first.
Hits a line drive off the third baseman's glove.
Yeah, smoked that ball.
Legs it into second, knocks Hopper in, brings up Klink, who hit an inside the park little league home run, and then struck out. See if he can redeem himself, and he takes that low in the dirt. It's number 8. 7-1. Scored 2 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the bottom of the second, 3 here in the bottom of the third, and there's 1 out and a runner on second.
Yeah, and still nobody in the bullpen for Lake Cormorant.
No. So Stryber looks at second. He'll get that one. Oh, he is hung out to dry. Macaroni. That's not the Macaroni Kid.
Yeah.
Who'd they sub in there? Fowler?
Fowler. Oh, yeah.
Is it Fowler or Gillen? It's Fowler. Yeah, he got out in no man's land. He thought that ball got away from the catcher. It didn't. It was right beside him. So Fowler gets caught stealing. So now there's 2 outs. So Drew chops one to third. Third baseman comes in, makes a play, and one hops it over there, and I think he beat it out. He did. Infield single. Take it every day of the week. Third baseman kind of just nonchalantly threw that ball over, and Klink and move, and he beat it out. Third baseman's a big guy.
He's got good wheels, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and he's about to steal second.
Yes, he is. Add to that total, huh?
Yeah. With 2 outs, you know he's going.
Yeah, well, he's got the team lead by a pretty good bit, don't he? Let's see. Yeah, he's the team
put
leader.
him over here where you can see if you can get your sandwich out of the way.
Sandwich ain't in the way.
13
stolen bases on the year for Klink.
Bringing up.
Going to pick up 14 right here.
Yep, Downs flew out to the second baseman, then he lined a single out to left, got 2 RBIs in the second. And Drew's got a pretty good lead, and he's going on the first pitch. He doesn't. Takes that inside.
Not a bad pitch there by Stryber. Just missed on the inside part. Good take there by Preston Downs.
Yep. It's a 1-0 count. Chargers up 7-1. Bottom of the third. Stryber.
Little jump there by Drew. I don't know. He might have been going, but realized it quickly and got back. He was
back in there.
leaning a little bit right there.
We're not going to rate Stryber's move.
Well, he didn't make a throw so we can't really rate him if he don't throw it.
That's right, but he hopped real good. Kind of a hop over there. Get back to that base. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Preston's ready. There goes Klink. He's taking. That's high and outside.
It's like a pitch out. That's going to be a close one.
He's up under.
There's number 14 on the year for Drew Klink. That is a Charger stolen base, and all Charger stolen bases are sponsored by Wade Incorporated. Nothing runs like a
Drew Klink deer.
Drew Klink deer.
So now he's in scoring position here with 2 outs. Great opportunity for Downs to get his 3rd RBI of the night. He absolutely roped a single out to left. That left fielder still playing back. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 2-1.
With this many stolen bases by Drew, Wade Incorporated really ought to do a commercial with Drew on it.
Hi, I'm Drew Klink. Come by John Deere. That's how animated he would get.
Had to see him slide in at the end like on Major League.
Oh, boy. never steal home without it.
Never steal home without it. Yep.
That'd be pretty neat.
That would be.
All
Just
right.
a hint.
So Stryber spins.
Still does not throw, so
Nope.
there is no rating. Got a good spin move, though.
Yeah, he does. He's got quick feet.
He's able to spin well.
Hate to see that kid on the dance floor at prom. 2-1, 2 outs. Preston's been a long at bat. See how far back Preston is in the box. We always talk about it. I mean, he stays back in the box, no matter who he's facing.
Exactly, yeah.
Consistent. And that's outside and in the turf.
Catcher does a nice job right there of picking that ball and thinking that Drew might be going, and he's up to make the throw, but Drew doesn't go.
Here's the thing. It's 3-1 count. You put on oh, boy. If you put him on, you got Ty Edwards coming up. I don't know if you want to do that.
What are you boying about it?
Oh, just life in general at this point. Hot balls hit way out to the left, and it's not hit deep.
Up.
Shortstop's trying to get under it. He makes a good play.
Yeah, it was a nice play there by the shortstop, and Preston Downs just misses squaring that ball up and really getting a hold of it. But nothing there for, certainly something in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, but that's going to do it for the Chargers. They do score 3 runs. It's 7-1 Chargers, and Carson Renfro trotting back out to the mound for his second inning of work. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Everyone's a winner with the Jax app. Every time you order your handmade favorites, you'll earn big points. It's the app that loves you back, back, back with daily deals and loads of delicious rewards. Download the Jax app today at eatatjax.com.
Hey there, this is Kevin Jackson with Landmark Realty, your hometown friends in real estate. Are you looking to purchase your first home, or maybe just your move-up home, or maybe you're looking to even sell a home? Well, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team is here to make your real estate journey smooth and stress-free. From charming starter homes to move-up homes, or even selling your home, we have it all. And here's the kicker. If you scan the barcode now, you'll get our exclusive buyer profile system absolutely free. Your dream home is just one click away. Landmark Realty, where dreams become home.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. Carson Renfro back out on the mound. Really need Alan Lee to check with me before he comes back, as I've got food in my mouth. Second time in a row. It's all right. Choking it down. Got to get some water going here.
It's going to bring up Green, Dominic. And he's the crowder of the plate. He's all on top of it.
Hey, every time I look up, seems like he's at the plate.
Yeah. Renfro sets, delivers, almost hits him.
It didn't hit him?
No, yeah, the one.
Wow, I can't believe that didn't hit him.
Yeah, Dominic's been on twice. He got hit by a pitch and he walked. It's a good thing to be. He's a leadoff guy.
He is leadoff.
Wow, he hit him the second time.
And that one did hit him.
Oh, Dominic.
That must have hit him on the knee or something, because he
What a hit.
Acted like that one hurt a tad.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the plate that close, you stand the chance of getting hit. And
he's getting on base.
He is getting on base. I like it, actually.
Have we seen him swing?
I don't think he swung yet.
He got 2 strikes in the second.
No, did he? Well, he probably swung then.
So there's a runner on first. Looks like he's going. He's not. Renfro misses low and outside.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same runner that ran in the first inning that got thrown out, but if it is, he ain't forgetting it.
Renfro looks at first, sets, delivers, and that's low.
Yeah, let's throw strikes right here.
7-1 Charger lead in the top of the 4th. A little noise coming out of the Lake Cormorant dugout. That ball's grounded down the third baseline. Two 2-1 count chips in on the conversation now. Oh, boy.
A lot of inside jokes going on around here.
Everybody's getting comfortable.
Yes, sir.
2-1. There's the pitch. Ooh. Swings and misses. Number 2. Grant Mitchell, the center fielder's up. He's walked both times. Boy, these guys, these 1 and 2 hitters been on the base path today.
That's a really good pitch by Carson Renfro right there.
I'm telling you, he's throwing a changeup.
It's a nasty, nasty pitch.
Yeah. He looks at first. He sets, delivers.
That's going to get him right there. That's going to be another power K. That is the 3rd power K of the evening for Carson Renfro. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports.
Boy, he's on the man. He's ready to pitch
I'm not even going to get all this out. But thank you to Kirk Brothers Power Sports for sponsoring our strikeouts. That is number 3 for Carson Renfro.
Man, by the way, y'all owe us $8,000 for all the sponsorships.
That's right.
7-1.
Chip and I should get free Power Sports for life.
Power boat. Look at that.
Nice pitch right there by Carson Renfro. This half inning is brought to you by No Way Jose. It's a Mexican restaurant here in Grenada. Go by and get some Mexican after the game tonight.
Yeah, go by there and get you number 6. I don't know if they have numbers, do they?
I'm not sure on that. I like the shrimp quesadilla, though.
They have good food. 0-1 count, 1 out. He went back with it and misses low. That runner needs to be careful down there. He's hopping around like a bunny. He gets caught in a hop and he's going to get thrown out.
Yeah, nice block right there by Paxton. And the runner thought about it, thought better about it.
Got us an 18-wheeler over there in the True Value parking lot watching the game.
Checking the game out tonight.
1-1 count, 1 out. He sets.
Good pitch. Nice job right there on the outside part of the plate by Carson Renfro. He's painting them right now.
Yep. We're going to give a big shout-out to all the people down in Elliott that went through all that
stuff we talked about a little bit about that in the JV game, but you're right. We need to talk about that here in just a moment.
Yep. There's a pickoff move. That'll be about a 6.5. He didn't give much effort into that one.
Yeah. Prayers go out to all you guys in Elliott, Mississippi. Tough weekend with the tornadoes coming through. Lots of damage. And certainly you are in our thoughts and our prayers.
1-2 count. He sets, delivers. That's low, and it's going to get away. Yeah, kind of a late jump. He runs down. He's there.
Tylertown, Mississippi had a ton of damage. Just a lot of damage across the state, but certainly here in our area with you guys in Elliott, and like I said, you're in our thoughts and prayers.
Greenwood, over towards Greenwood was
Carrollton area. Lots of damage. And
it'll make you watch the news, that's for sure.
Not a lot of people in our area that I'm aware of lost any lives, and that's fantastic, obviously, but still a lot of destruction.
2-2, swings. He hits that ball to short. Kind of took a weird hop off the mound. Edwards going to have to hurry. Now that ball's going to get away, and he hit the runner. That he's not going to have a chance.
Yeah, that's going to score a run right there on the throwing error by Ty. It was a tough one. Had to rush it. He booted it a little bit and had to rush that throw and wasn't able to make a clean throw, and Eli wasn't able to pick it either. So it's going to score a run for Lake Cormorant.
Well, I saw it hit the mound, and when it did, it went back left, instead of just bouncing right, continuing its path up the middle.
It's a tough play, no doubt about it.
So that's going to score the second run of the evening for Lake Cormorant.
pitch right there by Carson Renfro.
Bringing up Callahan. He's walked and struck out.
Got a pinch hitter up in for Lake Cormorant, number 13, Braden Moberly.
Oh, boy. Let me get the stats out over here. Moberly, batting .250. Couple runs, 4 hits, and an RBI. He's crowding the plate. Choked up, too. That's lowered inside. So he's pinch hitting for Callahan? He's one of their better hitters.
Yeah, he's one of their better hitters. I agree. Their cleanup guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. He could be hurt. That's a good point.
It's a 1-1 count on the pinch hitter, Moberly. There's a better move. I'm going to give you up to a 7 on that one, Renfro.
Yeah.
Carson, about 2 weeks into living beside me, got nailed by a car on his bike. I'll never forget that. I'd never even met him. And they're out in the yard, and, I mean, you don't know what's going on because you're not out there, and it's like all of a sudden an ambulance pulls up. Last time he rode his bike down the hill, I think. That's off the batter, foul off the batter. Because he'd come down the hill going, and then the road's right there.
Yeah.
And I don't think the car was going fast or anything, but he was a little fella. That's right.
That could have been scary.
Yep. It's back when he was a little tot. He's all grown up now. It's a 1-2 count, 1 out.
But still the macaroni kid.
Macaroni kid, that guy can still down some macaroni. Probably get 2-3 boxes now.
Great hair, too.
No, he does. He's got it permed up nice. 1984. Sits outside.
Not a bad pitch. I think all the girls like his hair, from what I understand. That's what I've been told.
I'm sure they do. He asked me, did I like it earlier? And I said, yeah, it's wavy. Yep. Hayden also didn't have 3 buttons done while you were gone. I don't know if you knew about that.
That was very strange as well, and hope you had a talk with your son about that.
2-1. There's a curveball that's slapped to short. Ty makes the play. There's
Make
one.
There's
two.
There it is right there. Completed the double play. Did the Chargers. That was nice.
6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, nice job there by the Chargers getting out of that inning. They do score 1 in that inning. It's 7-2 Chargers going into the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from one of our sponsors.
For expert heating, cooling, and plumbing, trust McDaniels HVAC and Plumbing in Grenada, Mississippi. Fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Call us today at 662-226-4613.
For over 20 years, Oil Man Supply has proudly served the Grenada community and the South with its lubricants and automotive supplies. We provide services for all your agricultural, commercial, industrial, and residential needs. We pride ourselves in customer service and delivery. For more information on how we can help you, call Rick Palmer at 662-417-1586 or come visit our warehouse at 31 Tuscoma Street in Holcomb. Go Chargers.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. Ty Edwards coming to the plate for the Chargers in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Chargers leading it 7-2.
Yep, Edwards has had a pretty good night. He's got a single he's got a single out to left, and then he hit by a pitch. He's been on base twice. 7-2 lead, bottom of the 4th. Did he swing at that?
He did.
Swing
and a miss.
There you go. Stryber's still out there for the Lake Cormorant Gators.
Yeah, they're bound to determine right now to stay with him anyway, regardless of what goes on. They hadn't had anybody in the bullpen all night long.
No, they've got a plan, obviously. Sticking to it. Middle's open.
Yeah,
that's
just
where
tried
he slaps it out to center.
Right
Center
at
fielder
him.
comes in and makes the play. Ball's hit hard.
Barbecue getting to you, buddy?
Well, you added a hot dog, cheeseburger, or fries. Dr. Pepper or Gatorade.
Well, you made up for not eating all day, I'll tell you that.
Well, I ate the hot dog at like.
You ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once.
I ate the hot dog over at the track meet at 4.
hungry.
Yep. Middle school track meet. It was exciting.
I bet
Had
it was.
6 visiting schools or 5 visiting schools there. That's outside. Palmer takes it. Palmer doubled. Got 2 RBIs. Got 1 RBI. Grounded out to short. There you go. Stryber. Low and outside.
Got to be getting on up there in pitch count numbers. He's been there. Yeah, I'm wrong. He's thrown 53. That's not a whole lot of pitches, honestly. I guess we've hit a lot of first pitch strikes.
That's high and inside. Palmer takes 3-0. Chargers got 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. He sets, and he delivers.
That looked a little high to me.
Yeah, he took it.
He did.
That's just giving him another pitch to crush. That's the way that Eli looks at it. Red-headed assassin. Stryber, 3-1, 1 out. Set, breaking ball, strike 2. Eli was not expecting that one. Eli on the year's batting .379 with 9 RBIs and 3 stolen bases and 7 runs scored. Bam! And that ball's driven way out to left. It's high. Center fielder's coming over. Left fielder drifts to his left and makes the play.
Yeah, that was sky high. He hit it pretty deep, too. I don't know if you realize how deep that was, but it just was a really long, high fly ball.
Yep. It's going to bring up Trusty. Grounded out to the pitcher in the first. Did he reach? Yeah, he reached on a fly ball error by the third baseman.
Dropped by the third baseman.
In the third. He takes that pitch for a strike. So the Chargers got 2 outs here. This would be the first inning of the game where they've gone up 1-2-3 if Trusty can't reach. He sets, Stryber delivers. That's low.
Yeah, he's called that pitch once before today. Didn't call that one. I do think it's too low. Catcher did a nice job of trying to bring it back. That's what he did the last time as well.
Yep. 1-1. Stryber sets. I almost hit him. Turn your back, Braden. You get hit by You get hit by 290 D tackles.
I mean, he got stung by a wasp. What's that going to do? Come on, Braden.
That'd been probably being stung by a wasp. Left a mark.
I bet if he had to do it over again, he probably takes that one off the shoulder.
2-1. It's easier said than done, that's for sure.
Nah. It's pretty easy. Done it 1,000 times.
1,000?
Probably.
That's too much.
Just turn, take it.
Yep. 3-1, you're making up stories, not 1,000.
500.
And that's low, and there we go. We got a first base runner here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll take it.
Nice bat there by Braden Trusty, drawing the walk and giving us a runner at first base.
Hayden Lee's up. Got all his buttons done tonight.
Yeah.
He's back from the coast living.
Salt Life.
Salt Life Lee. He's going to have a pencil-thin mustache in a week.
Oh,
He'll
my
be really
word.
ready to go. Swings.
That's a nice rip right
out
there.
To left.
Yeah. Call him whatever you want to if he hits it like that. Nice
They
job,
start
Hayden
calling
Lee.
him Hayden Salt Life Lee.
I think it's going to stick for now.
What if I get him one of those stickers and just put it on his dad's car?
I don't know, but if he comes out with a pencil-thin mustache, I'm going to have a talk with him even before his dad does.
Yeah. So, Trusty walks with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, and then Lee lines a single out to left, the Salt Life King.
Yeah. Here comes the coach for Lake Cormorant. He is going to –
I don't think that's the head guy, though.
No, I don't think so either. I think he's just going to have a conversation with him. I don't think he's going to change unless the pitcher says, I think I'm done.
We just roll with the Salt Life thing. That pitch looked like a beach ball to Hayden. He slaps it out to left. Come on, continue.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing else.
He knocked the snot out of it. What am I supposed to say?
Oh, I'm talking about getting into the beach thing.
Oh, the beach theme.
Yeah, come on, pick up on things.
I'm sorry, I was reading a text message. I missed it
He was running down the first, looked like a dolphin in the waves.
Oh.
Salt Life. He's rolling down with the Tide.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Tide, NCAA tournament starts tonight.
Oh,
Those
Lord.
play-in games.
Here we go.
That's going to bring up Rimmer. He's flown out to center field, and he lined a single out to the left center. Or no, to center, actually. So he's hit it up the middle both times. Here's a pitch. Woo, he swung and missed. He's way out in front.
Yeah, that one's down in the turf. Must have looked good out of his hand.
There's a chance right here for Rimmer to get a couple RBIs. He's got 2 on with 2 outs. Stryber's the pitcher. Rimmer steps back out of the box.
Got to be careful there. Umpire didn't give him time. I think the catcher was doing something with his equipment, though. That may have been the time.
Yeah. I think they're giving a sign because, last time we had runners on first and second, we did hit and run, didn't we?
I think you're right with Hopper.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Stryber, that was a breaking ball and hits the Rimmer, and Rimmer takes it.
Nice at bat for Rimmer. Doesn't get out of the way of it. Ball hits him, and he trots down to first, no problem.
Looked like a breaking ball. It didn't break.
Yeah, it's kind of what it looked like to me, too. That's one of those you definitely want to get hit by.
And it brings up Danny Boy Hopper. Hopper reached on the air, and then he hit a line to double out in the left field gap. Knocked in 2 in the bottom of the third. Let's see if he can continue, get him 2 more RBIs. Bases are loaded, though. Let's get 3 RBIs. Why settle for 2, Danny Boy? Stryber takes low and outside.
Danny's got a lot of options right here. They're playing him straight up in the outfield. Lots of gaps and down the line. He could do a lot of damage right here with a base hit.
Like to see him turn on one and put it over there near true value. Stryber sets. That breaking pitch that looked outside.
Yeah, it was on the corner. He's been calling it there all night, but I don't blame him for not swinging at that pitch. That's a breaking pitch on the outside part, kind of floating up there, waiting to get you something over the middle.
Yeah, no harm, no foul with that take.
No,
1-1 count, 2 outs. Catcher sets up inside. No, that was the pitch to hit. I think he missed it and left it out over the plate.
Yeah, he did. It was more on the outside part still, but that was a good one for Danny to rip. He just missed it.
1-2 count. Bases are loaded. 7-2. There's a pitch, and he took it. And there's my phone. And there's that. Father-in-law was calling.
He don't watch us?
He does sometimes.
Oh.
He does sometimes. Bases loaded.
Missing a treat.
2-2.
Doses
2
wild.
outs. Yeah, they're everywhere. And there's a pitch that was hittable. Hopper's going to foul that one out of play. And that foul ball is going to be brought to you by High on the Hog.
That's good. Good food over there. I like the fish plates.
Yeah, I almost went back to McDaniel's just to say HVAC.
HVAC.
You don't ever know.
You never know.
So Hopper's battling with 2 strikes and 2 balls, 2 outs. Stryber misses high and outside, full count.
That's good.
Man, if he gets a hit here, he can really turn this. I mean, we've got a 5-run lead. It'll really open it up.
Yeah,
especially all this has happened with 2 outs.
Yeah, and in this district play, no lead is safe right here.
No.
You just gather as many runs as you can get, and make it work.
Stryber sets. That ball's chopped to third. Third baseman fields it, throws it over to first, and that's wild. That's going to score 1, 2, and 3. Here comes Rimmer, and he's in there. Ooh,
nice
close.
play. That was a close play, though. I will tell you that.
Hey, DeAndre, slide to the back of the plate.
That's right. Slide with your leg to the back corner of the plate. That was a very, very close play.
Yep, good job of the first baseman hustling over there. Yeah. That's going to be E5, and that error allows us to score 3 runs.
That's right. Error. Now 10-2, and the coach is coming back out to talk to Stryber, not to talk to Stryber, but to get Stryber. He has pitched a lot in this game, and he's going to someone else. We don't know who that is just yet. But we're going to take a timeout, and when we know who it is, we will give you that person's name. So we're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we focus on what matters most, you.
That's right. Our commitment is to provide personal service that you can always bank on.
So come see your friends at Grenada State Bank because we would love to see you.
Whether you're growing your business or planning for life's biggest moments, we're here to help every step of the way.
For all of your banking needs, Grenada State Bank is here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
At Save More Drugs and Gifts in Grenada, we do more than just fill prescriptions. We care for our community. Led by pharmacist Fair Pender, our friendly team offers fast, reliable service, unique gifts, and the personal touch you deserve. Whether you need expert pharmacy care or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Stop by today. Save More Drugs and Gifts, caring for you like family.
Here to help you through your struggles.
Welcome back to Charger Baseball. The new pitcher is number 2. Last name is Mitchell. First name is?
Grant
Mitchell. He was playing center field a moment ago, and now he is on the hill. I don't know who went to center field. I can definitely not see that far, and even if I could, these jerseys are so dark, I don't believe I could see the number.
Well, Grant on the year's got a 10.80 ERA.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got. 11 2/3, 17 hits, 20 runs, 18 earned runs, 8 base on balls, and 9 strikeouts. They may have waved the white flag with this putting Grant out there.
Interesting way of putting it.
Yeah, if we can get 2 more, we'll get close. We're in the 4th, right? You got to play 5.
Yeah, got to play 5.
Well, I mean, what you want to do in these district games is, defend home territory.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is obviously Grenada territory, and we've done a good job of that tonight. It's not been a clean game, but we've played well.
Yeah, defensively for us, it's not been one of our greater games, and usually we're so solid defensively as well.
Yeah, we've had some walks, too.
Yeah, we've had a lot of walks, but, I mean, to be winning 10-2 and have all that, that's pretty doggone impressive.
Yep.
Saltillo is beating South Panola 2-1 in the 5th inning. Good score there.
Is this Renfro batting?
This is Renfro batting for himself again. He got a hit in his last
right.
at bat.
Got him RBI, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, it's good take. Up high there, holds off.
1-1 count. I got him 1 RBI. He got that bat laid on his shoulder. There he goes. Gets it off the shoulder. Ow, he takes one off the rear end.
Well, he hit one, they hit one. Here we go.
Stop it.
Oh, I know it's not intentional. I'm just messing with old Carson Renfro.
Yep.
Look at that hair. Look at it.
Oh, man, it's just bouncing.
It's flowing.
Those curls
in the
are
wind.
bouncing.
Yes, sir.
So Hopper's at second.
And Tanner Fowler is going to be the courtesy runner for Carson Renfro.
Yep, he's down at first. Brings up Mr. Smooth, Drew Klink. You got a triple and a single and a strikeout, and that ball's low and in the dirt.
Triple, a single, and a strikeout. What are you doing in his last at bat? That was the single?
That was the single,
okay.
Yes, sir.
You just got that in a different order.
Yeah, hit it, slapped it by the third baseman, I believe. Bottom of the fourth, 10-2 Charger lead, and that pitch is up. So now Clink's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count. See if Coach Flake turns him loose.
Yeah, looking for something to drive right here. Is it 3-0 or 2-0?
It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's turning him loose right here. Come on.
Grant Mitchell's new pitcher. Oh, a little bit low.
Now.
2-1. No, 3-0, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yep. 3-0. Not really holding the runners on. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go. He's not even looking at him. He hops that one in there and don't have to steal it.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd go 3-0 there because I figure he's taking all the way.
Yep.
And if it were to be a strike, catcher's got a pretty good arm. He's not bad, so you have to be careful there.
So the bases are loaded. This has all happened with 2 outs. We've scored 3. The first 2 went down in this inning. Edwards flied out to center. Palmer flied out to left. And then the scoring started for the Chargers. It's a 10-2 game. Bases are loaded. Downs is up. He's got a single with 2 RBIs, and that ball is fouled out of play back behind us to the right. That foul ball is going to be brought to you by Universal Awards and Trophy. Get all your awards and trophy needs at Universal.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Preston gets into one right here and does a little bit of damage. This ball game's probably very soon going to be over.
Mitchell gets the sign. There's a breaking ball. It's hit
Rip
hard right at the
the
second baseman.
Yep. Man, he hit that ball on the nose.
Yeah, he got a curveball, and he hit it where he wanted. He drove it to the right side.
Yeah.
Just hit it right at him.
No, that's a good rip, and that's going to do it for the Chargers in the bottom half of the second. They do score 3 runs. It's now 10-2 Chargers going to the top half of the 5th inning. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Craving something sweet? Stop by Spencer's Dairy Cream in Grenada for the best soft-serve ice cream, burgers, and more. A hometown favorite for delicious treats made just for you. Spencer's Dairy Cream, sweet tradition, great taste.
Established in 1991 by Jerry and Beth Lavender, Sports Specialty has been your local sporting goods dealer for over 30 years. We offer in-house embroidery, screen printing, heat press, trophies, and awards. We also offer custom uniforms, sports equipment, and online stores for your team or organization. Sports Specialty has you covered from the first day of practice to the last call of the game. Visit us today at 1505 Highway 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi, or find us online at www.sportsspecialty.net. Sports Specialty, where championships begin.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. I want to remind you that this Saturday will be Sponsor Recognition Day here at Charger Field. Sponsors will be recognized between the junior varsity and the varsity game versus North Delta on Saturday. We really appreciate our sponsors, and we want to recognize them. So if you are one of our sponsors, I'm sure you'll be notified shortly if you haven't already been notified of what we're doing. But those games are at 1 and 3, and it will be between the junior varsity and varsity games. And we encourage all of you to come out and support our sponsors that day and support our Chargers as they play against North Delta. So please come out and join us for Sponsor Day on Saturday. No comment?
No, I was waiting on you. I was listening to Mr. Lee. You're getting after it. You were on a roll right there. That's a 1-1 count with Renfro. Randall's your banner.
I mean, thank you to the sponsors.
You got to. They do that. We love them. We love them. Randall has flown out to third and walked. He just took that pitch for the second strike.
Speaking of sponsorships, this half inning brought to you by Old Man Supply. We appreciate Mr. Palmer and his sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball.
It was a 1-2 count on Randall. He's the big righty. Searle sets up outside. Goes after it. Got him looking.
What a nice spot right there by Carson Renfro, getting another power K for the Chargers. That is Carson's, I think, 4th power K on the night. I'm not keeping up with it. Tell me real quick. What do we got? 4?
100% right.
4 power Ks on the night for Carson Renfro. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. Go see the guys at Kirk Brothers for all your power sports needs in Greenwood, Mississippi.
Dominic Clements is the batter. 17. He's the third baseman.
Good
He's had
pitch.
He's had a rough night in the field.
Third baseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He's had a rough one over there, no doubt about it. He's made some good plays, just some bad throws.
It happens.
It does.
It's part of this game. Carson's coming after him. It's a 1-1 count with 1 out. Chargers 10-2 lead here in the top of the fifth. A beautiful night here in Grenada, Mississippi. No, sir, I'm tapped out eating.
Me too. Thank y'all. Wonderful food down there in the concession stand. Really appreciate everybody that works concession stand, and especially appreciate it when they bring us food, Chip.
Yeah, and they did, and I didn't need it.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
It's very good, though. It's 1-2 count, 1 out. Carson sets, gets him to chase.
Pitch. That's another power K for Carson Renfro. That's number 5 on the evening. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. That is 5 power Ks for Carson Renfro. He's looking really good right now.
Yep, it's bringing up the DH, Walker Wixon. Got it out perfectly that time. Carson's a lefty. And he sets, he delivers. He's working fast now, strike 1.
Staying on top of it, staying ahead in the count, and that's what you got to do if you're Carson, especially with a 10-2 lead.
Yes, sir. He's ahead 0-1 here, and he sets. And there's a breaking ball. It's going to be lined out to Ty. Ty gets it on a hop, goes over to first, and that's going to do it for the Gators in the top of the fifth.
Yeah, 3 up, 3 down. That's a nice inning for Carson Renfro. It is now 10-2 Chargers going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. That is our 5th inning stretch, by the way. And the 5th inning stretch is brought to you by Training Consultants Incorporated. For all your technical education needs, give TCI a call at 662-809-8210. We appreciate Training Consultants Incorporated and their sponsorship of our 5th inning stretch and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. We have a new pitcher coming in for Lake Cormorant. That is going to be number 5, Randall, is going to come on and pitch for Lake Cormorant. We're going to let him do his warm-up tosses. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Well, hello, folks. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. Well, guys, with spring approaching, we have golf coming up and ball tournaments coming up.
These guys can enjoy every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of it, knowing that their wife is home comfortably mowing on a Kubota zero turn.
Right here, baby.
If you really love her and you want to make it easy on her, after she's been mowing all day comfortably on a Kubota zero turn, get on any of our Kubota RTVs and haul the weed eater and gas down there to her so she ain't got to walk to get it.
Paul, that is an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Kubota offers 0% financing on all models. We can get that payment just right for you, where you'll have enough money left over at the end of the week to take her out for all her hard work.
Well, folks, when you think about a tractor for your wife,
remember, think Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Grenada area? Trust Robin Lee at Gold Key Realty, your local expert with the key to your dream home. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for the perfect upgrade, Robin's dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Let the professionals at Gold Key Realty turn your real estate goals into reality. Call 662-299-4186 today.
Realty.
Welcome back to Charger Baseball. Chip, you can talk now.
Welcome back to us. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Y'all are on me tonight. Here I am.
Yeah, that's
the
him.
new pitcher is the 6'7" / maybe 8, maybe 9. We don't know. He's tall.
Randy Johnson.
Yeah, Randall. Is his last name.
Randall Johnson.
Randall. Let's see. Darren Randall. Randall on the year has pitched 2 2/3. He's given up 2 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 6 walks, and 6 Ks. But he's only pitched 2 2/3 innings in 9 games. So
yeah. He didn't pitch a whole lot. Kind of
he
surprising.
pitched the gym last year against us up there.
I believe he was their ace last year, if
he
I'm
was.
not mistaken. Or at least that's what I thought he was.
The batter is Edwards. Is that right?
Yeah, ripped that ball down the third base line. No movement by Coach Flake at all.
And that's low and in the dirt, so it's a 2-1 count.
This half inning brought to you by Prairie Farms. It's the milk people. I guess you'll have a little, cookies and milk later on.
He's on his A game down
there.
there.
Yeah, he's eating you alive today.
I'll tell you what, that barbecue sandwich, I could go take a nap.
Well, I mean, it is almost bedtime.
It's bedtime. All right, so Randall comes set. He strike.
That ball was in the turf, it looked like to me.
Yep. 2-2.
I thought I heard it hit the turf as well. That looked like a bad pitch.
2-2 count now. And Randall sets. He throws it by him. That's the kid I remember from last year.
Yeah, I don't know. If he hadn't been pitching a lot, I don't know why. But he looked good on that strikeout. Ty Edwards swinging and missing. That ball was a little elevated and got up in Ty's eyes.
Yep, so Palmer, he singled in the first. Got an RBI double. He didn't single. And then he grounded out to short, and he flew out to left. And he fouls that ball off out of play.
Right out
of
play.
That foul ball is going to be brought to you by True Value, who has a 18-wheeler in their parking lot.
He's catching free baseball tonight,
with
ain't
his
he?
lights on. He just cut his headlights off.
Yeah, he didn't have any entertainment tonight, so he parked over there and watched us play baseball.
Yep, it's 0-1, one out, and that's low and in the dirt, so it's going to be a 1-1 count on Palmer. Chargers are ahead 10-2, scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. Visiting Gators scored 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth. That's how we got where we are. Randall hits that corner.
Yeah.
1-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. He's been consistent with it, though. I really just can't say anything. It's been a consistent call all night long. May not look like a strike, but it is to him.
That's right. There's a breaking ball, and Palmer
He
that
ripped
ball out to right field. I think it's going to get down.
Oh,
And then it kicks off the center fielder. The right fielder's trying to get there, and Eli.
He's going to hold up at second.
Yeah.
Smart move there. That's a rip by Eli Palmer.
Center field, I don't know if that's Mitchell, if he's back out there, but he was coming in hard to get it, and it was tailing away from him the whole way, and he dove, and it bounced off of him.
Yeah, he did. It kicked off hard, and good for the right fielder right there to back him up and make that play, get the ball in, holds Palmer to second.
Yep.
It's a good rip.
Yep, that brings up Trusty. Trusty is a fielder's choice, and he reached on an error by the third baseman and then walked and scored. That ball's going to get back to the back screen. Backstop. Back screen. That's what you set in basketball. I'm over looking at basketball scores. I'm calling back screens. I'm going to tell you what.
There's somebody else having a rough night tonight, too, right? And I'm loving it.
Yeah. And I should have called you about 11 o'clock and told you about my morning. It didn't get any better either.
Oh, man.
It happens. 1-0 count. He
wanted to call that one, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I'll give him credit. That one was a little further outside than what he's been calling, so he did not call that a strike.
2-0. Trusty. Get his first RBI of the night. He can get a hit here. Oh, that's high and tight.
Yeah, that's gonna score Palmer.
Yeah, we forgot about the runner at third. Palmer comes on across.
He threw the ball so hard and it glanced off the catcher's mitt, and he really didn't have a chance to even get Palmer. That ball went so far away. So 11-2 Chargers. We need one more run.
One more
here.
run will end it. Should have never said that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 11-2. Trusty's a 3-0 count. Randall. He's set. Almost hits him. This time Trusty doesn't even move. It's a 3-0 count. He walks him on the fourth pitch. So Trusty's down to first. He's going to bring up Hayden Lee. Salt Life. Grounded out to second. Reached on or got out on a fielder's choice. I don't know what he did there. And he got a single out to left.
That's a chopper right out here in front. It's going to be a tough play.
Over there. He makes the play.
Tell you what, that was mighty close. He got him, but it was very, very close.
Hayden got an RBI when he got that hit earlier, didn't he? Yeah,
Not sure.
I think there was Trusty was on base. All right. So the game-ending run is on second. Rimmer's the batter. Rimmer's singled and walked. He swings and misses. He's late on that one and flew out to center. So it's 1-0. Oh, 1. Think about this kid being this tall. That's where the ball was probably coming from. They're not used to seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he misses the ball. That ball bounces out. Man, and there's a winning run right there on the air.
Yeah, that's going to be the ball game for the Chargers as that throwing error by the catcher goes over the third baseman's head, and Trusty will score from second base, and that will be your ball game, folks. Chargers will take the game in a 10-run rule fashion, 12-2 in the bottom half of the sixth inning.
Yeah, it was, we didn't, we uncharacteristically, we made a couple errors. And we had some walks. Trusty struggled, which that's the first time he struggled all year and was middle through the season. I mean, we're in the first district game. We did hit the ball pretty well, but Lake Cormorant's fielding, they made some errors that were really, really costly, like here, for instance.
Yeah, drop pop flies on the infield. I think they dropped one out in right field.
There was a foul ball over there that they didn't catch.
And
throwing errors.
Yeah, they definitely had some defensive struggles right there, but this is a very good decisive win. First district ball game for the Chargers, a good one to get. And so, nice job. Not our best game, but not our worst game for sure.
No, not our best game. We won 12-2.
That's right, and that's the main thing. Regardless of how we played, we're coming away from this thing with a 12-2 win.
And the other thing is, that maybe get lost in this was Carson came in probably in his first relief appearance.
Yeah.
Has he been starting games for us?
He's been starting. I don't know if he's had a relief appearance or not.
He came in and he did what he had to do. That first inning, he got a couple runners on, and then outside that, it was –
yeah, well, and look, he's my Prairie Farms player of the game, to be honest with you. I was thinking about who it could be, and a lot of offense by the Chargers tonight, but there's no one person necessarily that sticks out specifically, but Carson Renfro definitely goes out onto the mound and does a fantastic job of shutting them down, and they only scored one run off of him, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had 5 or 6 strikeouts, so definitely – tonight's Prairie Farms player of the game, in my opinion, is Carson Renfro.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you. Some of the other things that I've noticed in this 4-game stretch is we're starting to hit the ball really hard. Like 1 through 9's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah.
And some of them are falling, some of them aren't. But when you hit the ball hard, you're going to put pressure on the defense. And we are hitting it hard. I mean, Preston Downs hit one of the screws to the second baseman, with the bases loaded. If that ball's 4 feet higher or 2 feet higher, it's probably in the gap, scores 3. So, we're getting hot when we need to be hot, and that's in district play.
Yeah, and we talked about that early on when we were losing some ball games. Like, this doesn't matter really. I mean, we always want to win, but, it matters in district play for sure. As long as we get hot and carry that over in, then obviously that's what we want to do. Carry that trend on and stay hot in district play.
Yeah, because we got to go up there, and we know last time it's a difficult place to play because the temperatures are going to be 10 degrees cooler. There's going to be a lot of wind. It's in the Delta.
Well, let me tell you this bad news. As nice as it is tonight, it's gonna the temp's gonna drop Thursday, and it's gonna be cold on Friday to have to go to Lake Cormorant, and it's gonna be nasty.
So you're gonna be there Friday.
That's the plan, unless I've got to go to Vicksburg with my youngest son to play baseball. We don't know his schedule yet, so we're waiting to find that out.
It looks like in other district games tonight, I believe Saltilla's ahead 2-1 over
2-1 over South Panola. Don't know where that game is. If it's at South Panola, it's at South Panola. So, I mean, that's a tight ball game in district play, and look, Saltillo is a good baseball team. I mean, I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know if you realize this, but everybody in our district is ranked in the top 10 in PBR baseball right now, except I think South Panola.
Yeah.
And so out of 10 teams in the top 10, we've got 4 of them.
Yeah.
So So, tough district to play in, and but we just got this first district ball game, district win, and what a good one it was. Nice job by the guys. Again, Prairie Farms player of the game is Carson Renfro. Did a nice job in relief appearance. That's going to do it for us here unless you got anything left.
I do not.
All right, I don't think you can eat any more either, so we better get out of here before they bring you something else to eat. All right, that's going to do it here for us at Charger Field. Again, we'll play again on Friday night at Lake Cormorant. We will be live, JV at 5, varsity at 7. Be back here on Saturday at home at 1 and 3. That is sponsor day, so please come and support that effort as well. That'll do it for us here tonight. 12-2 win over the Lake Cormorant Gators for Alan Lee and